don't know if, like, the green screen low is even gonna work. Friends, welcome back to the Brave New Wear Show. My name's Christian. So, last week, I got to visit Chicago for the very first time. Very cool city. Loved it. Would do again. But I was only there for like less than 24 hours, and if I could spend more time in Chicago, the one place I would want to visit is the Chicago Institute of Art. There's a lot of cool works in that museum that I've never seen. You know who else visited that museum? Ferris Bueller, the quintessential rule breaker from the 1986 film. Now, I'm something of a Ferris Bueller myself, you know? I don't follow the rules. I'm charismatic, very popular. And I was thinking about it recently, what would today's Ferris Bueller wear? Why do we love the character of Ferris? In part because he acts in the way that we want to act. The director described as the id. He gets what he wants, he behaves in a way that is pleasurable to him, and he gets away with it. To start, let's try to imagine like his actual outfit if we were going to try to recreate it. Like the one that he wears, the costume. First thing, he has a t-shirt on. Let's just stick with that. That's like a white Hanes t-shirt. It doesn't really matter. I think it would be the same. But he wears like this kind of kooky, patterned cardigan vest. I'm just going to change it to a sweater vest. And my imagination says that today's Ferris Bueller, it would be like a leopard print. So I'm going to say either that supreme leopard print sweater vest or the Comme des Garçons one. They're both so great. If anybody wants to give me either of those, do so. Next on the list has to be his shoes. So he's wearing like kind of like white derbies, and that's pretty easy to recreate. I'm gonna say like the Doc Marten white derbies. I have these shoes. And for his jacket, he's wearing like a leather varsity type jacket, and initially I was thinking like maybe like an Aleek's moto jacket, but that seems too like garish, you know? It's too bright, and I was thinking maybe let's tone it down and we just go with like an Eddie Salmon classic, the Celine like varsity jacket. Looks a lot like the Teddy jacket, but I think that would basically work. He might size up actually because he's not going for that slim fit. And the slacks, because he's wearing slacks, either La Mer or the poor person version, Uniqlo U. That's like his full fit. So like if they're doing a reboot of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, hire me as a costume designer or hire me as Ferris. Lame. Okay, but what about like the Ferrari? So in the movie, it's California something or other from like the 60s. So let's just change it to a Ferrari from the 80s. That's the one he's gonna steal from Cameron's dad. Alright, recreating the outfit's easy enough. How many shadows do I have on this green screen? Is this gonna look horrible? Pfft, you betcha. So recreating the outfit is easy enough, but let's pretend that we're recreating a Ferris Bueller character and we want to make a new wardrobe for him. My thoughts are, Ferris is the rule breaker. He's counterculture, so to speak. So he's maybe going to be more attracted to brands that kind of embody that rebellion, that rule breaking. Like, I wouldn't say like avant-garde, which is rule breaking, but maybe more like a wise guy, you know? So for that reason, honestly, I think maybe he would wear Supreme. Like, and I'm thinking of like Supreme prior to the hypeness that it is. And even if you look on Supreme right now, there's this like penguin button-up shirt that I really could imagine modern day Ferris Bueller wearing. But what else? I was kind of conflicted. I was thinking about what other brands fit that like mold. what other brands are kind of like rebellious enough to fit this need. It's like, you know, because it's not just about being rebellious. It's like kind of being a wise guy. Lazy Oaf, too stonery. And winners don't do drugs. Hysteric glamour, I was thinking for some reason, but I don't know. Pleasures, well, it's kind of like a streetwear brand. A lot of streetwear brands kind of have that energy. Like I could say Palace as well, but I'm not going to. I'm thinking like maybe his pants are just like Yoji slacks he got secondhand, and his shoes are Adidas Sambas. That's just off the top of my dome. That's what I think new Ferris would be wearing. Also, I think like Ambush would be an accessory line that maybe today's Ferris would wear. That feels something kind of subversive about it that I think jives right. Okay, another outfit idea. Here's one of the things. I think that in Ferris Bueller there is still kind of basically a infatuation with affluence. It's the 80s. The 80s was, affluence seemed like a cool thing at the time.
You like Huey Lewis on the news?
I think they're undisputed masterpieces, hip to be square.
And Ferris, you know, he steals a Ferrari. He goes to Chicago, where he's in the Chicago Institute of Art, and he sneaks into that fancy restaurant. So, as much as he kind of is a rebel, there's also kind of this desire almost, or like this kind of throughway in the film of being a rebel, but still reaping the rewards of like upper middle class, so to speak. So like I'm gonna say he's got like what's the name of that brand? Oman Potato. He's got like shorts, those shorts, and maybe like Gucci loafers, because they say it says kind of like affluence at the same time as being like so kind of immature. And for the top, I'm gonna say like a hoodie, like a big oversized hoodie. You know, maybe that seems too schlubbish, but there's something about that kind of outfit idea for Ferris, that modern Ferris, that I think kind of captures the essence of the character. Because it's not just about trying to recreate the aesthetic that the original costume designer came up with, as much as it is to use the costume as a storytelling device. And I think that maybe it's not a hoodie, but I think that the shorts and the Gucci loafer kind of thing, it really plays into kind of the reality of the character. So that's it for the video, kind of short. Guys, let me know, did I miss certain brands or like ideas that might have really fit for our imaginary Ferris Bueller? Let me know in the comments down below. And like, comment, subscribe, obviously. And consider joining the Patreon. I have new content exclusivo for the patrons that should be coming out today. So if you're not already a member, you'll be missing out on the fun. And I'll catch you guys later.